Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AR on 2 for 20, bring you guys my BBL Week 2 game versus Super Soon Arashi, coach of the Groningen Noctowls. Now, I've known Super for a while. He's a very phenomenal guy. Go check him out. He deserves a lot more subs than he has. He's one of my favorite content creators that I know. Super's a very standout person in the community. I just realized I'm starting on slide 3. But in general, Super, again, there's a lot of love. Make sure to check him out. He's one of the OG people that I know. Joined, I met him through FBL, which is my first league that was upload required. Of course, I did upload IGPN on the channel before that, and I deleted my FBL run due to reasons of people who I no longer want to associate with. But in general, though, just Super in general is a very fun guy. I love all my games versus Super. We have a very bad win rate versus Super. I think we're like 1 in 4 versus Super. We only have 1 win ever, and it was the meme match that I played against Super. So Super is like my kryptonite. I'm hoping, though, however, I think that I actually have a good matchup versus Super. There are a couple things I'm worried about, but I think there's a good chance we can actually win this game. So, right off the bat, I want to go over Super's team real quick. He has Lugia, Lele, Mega Sableye, Metagross. I was trying to say Mega Metagross for some reason. I was thinking of last week. Jetagon, Superior, Torkoal, Hitmonlee, Tentacruel, Gligar, and Ferret. Now, of course, if you want to skip this, I already did link it, but I'll show it again. Timestamp to skip. Or it'll probably be up. Regardless, time set to skip if you want to skip. Anyway, in terms of things I was scared of with this team, I was really scared of the Lugia plus Mega Sableye core, as Lugia plus Mega Sableye, Lugia is ridiculously fat as it is, and then having Mega Sableye to pressure potential Toxics is a nightmare. He does, of course, also have Metagross, which is a great switch in Toxic. Metagross also does a lot to my team, to be honest. I can have things like Earthquake, Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Grass Knot, so much coverage this thing gets. And it hurts my team really bad. Even Zen Headbutt for Mega Venusaur. So again, he's a lot around my team. Now, do I think that he's going to bring that offensive of Metagross? Not sure. But in general, Metagross just comes in and gets a prediction right and gets a lot of damage off from whatever I swapped into if he gets a prediction right. And if not, he still gets chip in general. So, yeah, and in first we have Xerneas, which has Moonblast, Toxic, Aromatherapy, Calm Mind. The reason I have this spread, it's a really weird spread, of course, but I don't want my Xerneas getting Toxic Stalled, as that is literally his win con around this spread, as long as Metagross gets enough chip on it. At +1, Metagross is getting 2-hit KO'd by this spread, and I can live any 1 hit from Metagross as long as it's not banded. If he is banded, that's a little bit hard, and it is a roll, potentially, but we can live guaranteed any 1 hit. However, depending on his spread, he might be able to kill me with Meteor Mash plus Bullet Punch, so I definitely do need to do some scouting first. But in general, this spread at +1 can do a lot to Metagross. If he's Assault Vested, I no longer 2-hit KO. That's already out the window no matter what. And of course, if he's Spadef Assault Vested, I do jack shit for damage. So, overall, if I can get that Metagross ward down, we're safe. Even Tentacruel doesn't want to switch in on my Xerneas that well. And I mean, it's a Tentacruel as well, and it has a fair amount of Spadef, so that's just something to keep in mind. This Xerneas just overall is a nightmare for his team. I Toxic pretty much anything besides Mega Sableye, which is why I have the Aromatherapy as well, because Mega Sableye, if he's trying to just bounce around Toxics, maybe thinking I'll switch out, that's something as well. Though overall, it's more so just for other mons that would be going for Toxic that I want to try and heal up, or him just going for Toxic in general. So, Aromatherapy, though, is just really nice this week. I feel like it's going to really be coming in clutch to our longevity game. Next up, we have ourselves Sneasel. This is going to be probably our cleaner late game. I have Life Orb with Knock Off, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Swords Dance. The speed is meant to outspeed Superior. I figured that if he has Psychic Terrain up, I cannot just say, I will kill Superior with Ice Shard. I need to make sure that I can outspeed it and go for Icicle Crash, because, especially if he's Yashi Berry, that could very easily take 1 hit from it, and maybe even 2 if I went for Ice Shard. So, I don't want to leave anything to chance. I want to do as much damage as possible to him, of course. SD at +2, I've run through his team so much with Sneasel. It would really just be a Scarfer or a Bullet Punch Metagross that he has for this. So that is already amazing for us. Sneasel in general just really nice. However, one thing that he does have is Whirlwind Lugia. And while you might say to yourself, well, Lugia is weak to both its stabs, well, Lugia also chews through a hit because of the multi-scale, which is, again, why Lugia is such a nightmare for us this week. So, in general, we just gotta get some chip on Lugia, make sure we get up our rocks, and then we're honky-dory. Next up, we have Aegislash with Wiki Berry this week. This was almost a weakness policy spread. However, I ended up not going for weakness policy because I realized I could not get it up behind a sub, and I didn't want to leave anything to chance. I figured that it was not worth risking. I have Shadow Claw, Iron Head, King Shield, Swords Dance with the Wiki Berry. Wiki Berry will help us get as healthy as possible. I have a Brave Nature this week. I was originally going to run this with Trick Room, but just like last week, I didn't check my prep, and I ended up going with minus speed instead, which is funny because I also didn't bring Gyro Ball on this spread, so again, what do you do? I have Iron Head, though, mainly for Mega Sableye, because while you can say I will be doing almost as much with Gyro Ball, But Iron Head would be doing significantly more to Mega Sableye, whereas Lele would be barely taking any more from Gyro Ball. It still is within the same role, so I figured why not. So, in general, this Aegis Slash just does a lot to his team. I feel like it's just going to take a little bit of positioning, but we can get ourselves into a very good position. Now, something to keep in mind is that Mega Sableye could actually be a really big nightmare for us, because after I attack, if it lives a hit, it just goes for foul play and we're dead. 100% we're dead. So that is something that could be very detrimental to our Aegis Slash, even though it actually does a lot of damage to Mega Sableye as well. So that is just something in general. Next up, we have WigglyTUFF with Leftovers, Wish, Protect, with Wish, Protect, Toxic, Wish, Protect, Stealth Rock, and Dazzling Gleam. God damn it, I cannot get a spread right. I have Frisk because we're going to Frisk out the competition. I'm bringing this thing for you, Strump. I wanted to bring it to one game. I figured it actually has a not bad matchup here. This thing is almost actually my win con this week, believe it or not. And that's mainly because if you look at Super's team was pretty much the only team in the entire league, besides arguably maybe Gypsy's team, that could outstall my stall. By far the only team. So, because of this, I do need a way to get my Xerneas healthy, because Xerneas is a win con. I need a way to keep my Aegis Slash healthy, because Aegis Slash is another win con. I need ways to keep literally everything in my team healthy, like Suicune as well. Again, I need to keep it healthy. So, WigglyTUFF here is going to be our Rock Setter, because we also need a Rock Setter. It's going to be my Mega Sableye answer. It will literally hard counter Mega Sableye, because it can never beat us in general. If it clicks Toxic, I go into Xerneas and I roam with Therapy. He then goes into Metagross. I go into Suicune, etc. It's just a back and forth sort of thing, but it does work out nonetheless. Now, getting up rocks as well is going to be huge. I think it is arguably going to lead off of Mega Sableye, if not maybe like a Torkoal or something. And my spread also does 1v1 Torkoal guaranteed. That's what the Spin F is for. The 100 in special attack is meant to Oko Mega Sableye, or at the very least guarantee a 2-hit KO versus any sort of Mega Sableye spread, but if he's Fizz Def, which I anticipate he will be for the Aegis Slash, then I can guarantee Oko it. So that is, of course, great. The speed, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what the speed is for, if I'm being honest. I think it's for, like, Dredagon or something. Yeah, it was for Dredagon, so it cannot Gunk Shot me. I figured that was the best play. If I'm wrong in that, I'm sorry. I could have sworn that's what I remembered trying to speed here before, at least, because I'm pretty sure Dredagon has to be easy by a little bit. Next up, of course, we do have our Tornadus Therian. I was told I was being stupid for not bringing Tornadus Therian, and that if I didn't bring it to this game, I would never bring it to a single game this season, because Tornadus is a good matchup here. I could not figure out how to run it. My front office suggested Firium, as this is a great way to Metagross, because originally my Torn was really struggling with Metagross. My team in general was struggling a lot with Metagross. So I do have Firium, of course, with Heat Wave, U-Turn, Knockoff, and Defog. Someone suggested Darkinium, however, Darkinium Knockoff does not actually touch Metagross that well. It barely does like 60%. Whereas Firium, Heat Wave, as long as he's not Assault Vest, it does guarantee an Oko. And that plus Knockoff will guarantee kill him anyway, so we're good in that regard. The 220 special attack is just for the Metagross. I guaranteed kill any non-AV Metagross. I figured if he's AV, he's going to be doing significantly less damage to me, so that's fine as well. I have the speed to outspeed Superior. I figured I was gaining more out of running a Timid Nature, and I didn't need Modest anyway this week, so I figured why not. The 100 in bulk is just for bulk in general. Finally, we do have ourselves Suicune this week with Toxic, Sub, Scald, Protect. This thing is literally just meant to outstall his stall. Of course, Whirlwind Lugia will not give a fuck about my subs, but other than that, if he doesn't bring Whirlwind Lugia, this set literally beats his team. Because I don't anticipate Sneasel and Superior coming, and this is the only way to break this. And if Superior does come, I get up on a sub on the switch, I Toxic it, and then I click Protect, switch out, and then it's already taken, like, around 36%. If he has leftovers, then 18%. But that's still a decent amount of damage, of course. And add Rocks on top of that, add any sort of chip, of course. Once it's Toxic already, it's going to be taking Scald switch-ins, and that's not going to be fun for him as well. So unless he's Aromatherapy Superior, he actually could potentially just lose a 1v1 to my Suicune, which is great, of course, for us. So in general, that's just what this thing is for. 20 in Fizz Def is just to be a better Metagross answer, because my team was struggling out with Metagross. So in general, I think that we're going to be doing fine in this game. Otherwise, in terms of the 6 I predict, I think he's going to probably bring Lugia, Lele, Mega Sableye, Metagross, Torkoal, and then 6 Mon, I think, could either be Hitmonlee, Superior, or Dredagon. I think any of those 3 has a good matchup versus me. I don't think he's going to bring Gligar, Tentacruel, or Furret. Gligar, I could see why it would come, but I don't think he's going to bring it to a team that has a Suicune, Mega Venusaur, and just a lot of Mons that could potentially annihilate it, even like Sneasel as well. Luxray could have Ice Fang for it, and if he's not fast Sneasel, I could easily creep it. Furret, it's Furret. I think it's a nice meme, of course. If Super wants to run a set with it, I'm sure he could pull off a set with it. He's a very nice builder. Tentacruel, I don't think he's going to come just because I feel like he has better answers to my Xerneas, being the Metagross. And then at that point, its role sort of becomes redundant unless he's trying to just really avoid getting Toxic by any means necessary, which I can, of course, get that. I think the only reason he doesn't bring it is if he... the only reason he does bring it is if it's over Torkoal. But Torkoal, in my opinion, pressures my team so much better. I think this weekend will, of course, also be a great check to Torkoal because I don't think he's going to fit Solar Beam on his spread. I think his spread is arguably going to be Lava Plume, Toxic, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock. I think it's his best spread this week. If he does bring something like Solar Beam for my Suicune, of course, props to Super. He did a phenomenal job prepping against my counters to his Torkoal, but I don't think he's going to bring it overall. Regardless, though, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to stay around for the battle, and until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out. So, yeah. Hopefully this team can do some work this week. I'm really nervous actually going into this game because I don't think I've beaten Super one time in format, ever, and it was in a meme game. So I've never beaten Super in like an actual game of draft. So I'm very nervous going into this. It's like when Bird plays me, he just never beats me. It's just, even though Bird is definitely by far the better player, Bird just never wins. So my opponent's roster, I'm going to quickly import my team to Calcs. And I'll write down this roster. So my opponent has Lugia, Lele, Metagross, Superior, Mega Sableye, and Torkoal. This is like exactly what I've actually been seeing in my mocks. So that, at least in that regard, is fairly nice. That would literally be... That would be the ultimate rock, paper, scissors. Why does that actually work? Let's see. So Lugia, Tapu, Lele. Lele has Psychic, Surge. Hey, howdy, Destin Park 885. How are you doing tonight? Metagross, Superior, Mega Sableye at Sablenite with Magic, Bounce, and Torkoal. Okay. Cal versus Grun. Cal. I forgot to set up my my notepad before game in case you guys were wondering what I was doing there. So I think I literally lead off with Stomp. I've been doing that every time, unless he has rocks that is Metagross this game, which I don't anticipate because he brought the Torkoal. That it's the perfect lead. Of course, veganism. Hopefully we do not get fucked over, though, this game. But yeah, Dustin will always thank Pedonison. Hello? Pedonison would be, like, Dustin's best customer, to be honest. Okay, so, let's see. So, as I said, I'm anticipating that he leads off with the Torkoal. I think it's his rocker. It's either that or Mega Sableye, in my opinion. He goes with Metagross. Okay, so Metagross is his rocker. Okay, at the very least, I think that I do always switch into Suicune in this, 100%. 2 Butchers. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so we found out this is Assault Vested, so this is not his rocker. Okay, so he led off with this specifically countering my WigglyTUFF. That's good to note. That is why we frisk the competition. Shout out to Leo. And I also just realized my Suicune nickname didn't save. That's unfortunate. It's supposed to be Heartbreak. Okay, so I always go Suicune on this. That Metagross being Assault Vest is really nice for Calcs. That's definitely a Xerneas counter, 100%. He was probably very worried about Xerneas. If I'm being completely honest, that was probably the scariest mon to him. Even though he has a Metagross, of course, which is a hard counter because I can never touch that with Xerneas. I didn't want to go hard Torn T because if he did go Meteor Mash and then Bullet Punch, that'll do a lot of damage, and I'd rather keep Torn T healthy for as long as I can. I'll bring it in later on. For now, though, I can obviously take a hit, knowing that he's not offensive. He's not offensive boosting item, which means I can always sub here. He also can't Toxic me, which is great. So that is really good to know, actually. So, in terms of his switches, he's definitely going hard Superior here, but I can just click Toxic next turn on that anyway. Then I go for Protect, and then he has to break my... Actually, I click Protect first just to get more lefties back. And then I click Toxic, then I click Protect again, and then I switch out. So it's simple as that. My Superior counterplay is really straightforward. He is going to, of course, switch into Nikki Cross, which is his Mega Sableye. Oh, well, I'm really regretting not clicking Toxic here, if I'm being completely honest. Damn, okay. I mean, it's not a bad play at all for Super. I think that's another really solid play because, of course, he Mega Evolves now and never has to worry about Toxic. So that is, of course, really unfortunate for us. However, I think my best play here is to go for Scald. I know, right? So many Wi-Fi players clicking Toxic on a Steel type. I almost did, and that would have worked. I mean, as I said, he couldn't have broken myself. He couldn't have touched me, to be honest. And he wouldn't have wanted to get Scald burned either, because otherwise then he cannot actually handle my my Xerneas. So I'm gonna Scald here. That's our only way to actually status this thing now. So we gotta hope for that. He's going for knockoff. That's fine. It shouldn't knock me off because of my sub. I believe that Metagross had Meteor Mesh. If not, I'll correct it later. But at the very least, knock off on Mega Sableye. That is fine. Scald, again, really free here because he can't break my sub efficiently. He also can't get rid of my leftovers until the sub is actually gone. So this weekend should be actually a really great way around Mega Sableye, to be honest. Unless he's, like, SD, because I believe this thing does get Sword Stance. And if it does have a setup move, then we're in a little bit of trouble with beating this with our Suicune. I actually saw a Nasty Plot Sableye in a mock, and I was a little bit worried about that if I'm being completely honest. He's going to the Osterkin now. That is his Lugia. Okay, so Lugia, if he sub Lugia, I think actually beats us 1v1, which is unfortunate, because sub Lugia will, yeah. He chooses Scald. He will choose Scald even without his multi-scale. Oh, we burned. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. I really would have loved having a Toxic off on this. Oh. That is unfortunate. This reminds me of when I played Crimson in his Tangrowth. Ooh. This is unfortunate. If he's Scald as well, if he's Calm Mind as well, that's another thing to watch out for. His Lugia is burned. He has Whirlwind Lugia, okay. So he has Whirlwind. He's also definitely multi-scale. Okay. We luckily got our Aegislash in. WWE the WWE Weeaboos versus the Weeaboo crossover. It really is, to be honest. It fits way too well. Super and I both weebs. My play here is definitely Sword Stance. He obviously could have Earth Power, but I most likely see him clicking that, honestly, and I do shoot two Earth Powers. As of my berries, well, we're okay, so he's clicking Whirlwind. Okay. He clearly did not want this in. That makes sense, in all honesty. So we definitely got a little bit greedy there, which is unfortunate, but he's going to Whirlwind us out, probably into something unfavorable. Small Elf! Ooh, we got lucky twice in a row. Oh, that's really nice for us. Super's gotten really unlucky with these Whirlwinds. I'm not going to be stupid and set up again, because I'm not going to just lose the opportunity for this, as he could very well bring in something. Actually, I think everything, in all honesty, could have something. Regardless, though, I'm going to click Knockoff here. Nothing really wants to take a knockoff on Super's team. His entire team really depends on items. Arguably, he's switching in Torkoal here. I feel like that's his best play. He's going to withdraw here. Okay, he's probably going to go into Torkoal. Nikki Cross. Okay, so he's Mega Sableye. Alright, that's fine. Mega Sableye should take a knockoff fairly well, if I'm not mistaken. If he's Fizz-Def, assuming, and I think he is Fizz-Def for the Aegislash. Okay, so that's actually something worth calcing. Hey Daz, how are you doing? I don't know if I want to set up. I don't think setting up is the play here. Sableye, Mega, level 50, Knockoff. Knockoff did do around 30 something. So Iso Crash might kill. If he is Will-O-Wisp, that does put us on a lot more of a timer with this. My play, I think, is to arguably just go into my Xerneas here. Actually, no, because that Metagross is AV. I think my play... No, I could always switch into Suicune on that. My play here is honestly just to go into Xerneas. If he goes into Metagross here, I double into my Suicune, which is fine. He has no hazards up, so at the very least, I'm not being punished by this. I could have went into WigglyTUFF, but I feel like WigglyTUFF... I'd rather have Xerneas in case he clicks Toxic or Will-O-Wisp. He's going to go for Will-O-Wisp, so that's fine. I did avoid. It's a little unfortunate for Super, but it's fine. I did have Aromatherapy in my spread, so in the end, it didn't matter that much. I'm going to click Moonblast because he is switching in his Metagross, so I can gauge how much Spadef that thing has. I know it's, of course, Assault Vested at least, so I can gauge how bulky this thing is. Oh, this is a great nickname. Nacho, don't discriminate against my good pal Ben's nicknames. He comes with the best nicknames. Yeah, we really are a hacks god. Because he would have forced us to click Aromatherapy there on the Metagross switch. It would have came in for free. So that actually, in that regard, is a little bit unfortunate. Because Metagross, of course, has no way to recover. However, I don't think it's going to ultimately matter that much in the long run. It might. I don't know. I don't think it does. If we crit, then that'll, of course, matter a lot. Because his Metagross will, of course, be getting hit for double the damage. Because between the Assault Vest and also between the of course, just normal crit boost. Damn. Really do be like that, Nacho. Okay, so he's a really fat Metagross. That should have done a lot more. This might even just be Spadef Metagross. Let's see, level 50. Assault Vest. Never mind. This is just a max AP roll. I was calculating for non-Assault Vest earlier. Okay. Regardless, though, I think that my play here is just to go into Suicune. It's really my best play by far. And while I could go into Torn here, I don't want to risk, because this thing is 4 attacks. And I don't want to risk whatever this thing might go for. It's probably Meteor Mash, of course. Okay, so he's going in for a Meteor Mash. That's fine. Hopefully he doesn't get the attack boost, because if he does, that breaks my sub now. He does get the attack boost now. That's really it's really disheartening. I think he honestly stays and clicks Meteor Mash here, so I have to go for the Scald Burn and hope he doesn't get another attack boost. Ben, of course, coming after Nacho. Oof. Ben, I'm sorry, man. Ben is getting way too discriminated against. It really do feel like how sometimes. Alright, so yeah, I think he honestly just stays and clicks Meteor Mash though. It's really free for him now that he can break my sub with it. And if I did click sub here, which I did click last time, he now has a way to freely break my sub. I click Scald, as I said. I want to try and get the Scald Burn, because if I do, then I can get a sub up safely. But until I burn this thing, unless he switches out, I don't have a free sub. If he goes to Superior here, that would actually be a really solid play for him. Because I think that my play is to click Scald here, because he can break my sub. So if you went into Superior predicting that, that would be really disheartening for us, actually, because he would get a really free switch into Superior, and a free Leaf Storm at that as well. Of course, I can click Protect and at least get a little bit of HP back first, but overall, I think he has a lot of options at this point. Oh god, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Dino Man. Thank you for the follow. I forgot I had follow alerts on, but that scared the shit out of me. Alright, so he's gonna withdraw. I should have clicked Toxic. Alright, the Lugia came in, so it's fine. Alright, well, I'm gonna click Protect then. And I'm just gonna click Scald again after I click Protect, because he will, of course, just go for Whirlwind on my sub. I think it's really free for him. Why he hasn't went into Superior yet, I'm not sure. As I said, I think that turn would have been the free turn to do it. Also, he would have gotten a free chance to Meteor Mash me to break my sub. Yes! Yes, glad we have a man of culture in the chat, Dino Man. I appreciate you, good sir. Okay, so I think my play here is definitely click Protect. I think that he definitely clicks something. I'm not sure what, though. Nah, it's not Hentai. It's not Hentai. Alright, so he's clicking Roost. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm in the bright side of the burn. One thing about the burn. Sadly, we couldn't get the Toxic off, but at the very least, the burn will always guarantee his multi-scale is broken. At the very least, it will break his multi-scale turn after. He can, of course, always click Roost, and then that's unfortunate. But literally, except for the turns he clicks Roost, we are fine. I think I'm gonna actually double out here into my Aegislash, because I do anticipate he's gonna click Toxic. So I don't, because we are behind a sub and we can never outspeed him because he's base 110. So I think he's clicking Toxic here. I think it's his best play. He's gonna click Psychic. Okay, so we should still chew that. So you know this Lugia has Whirlwind, Roost, Psychic. And because he clicked Whirlwind on my Aegislash, I'm almost certain he doesn't have coverage for it. My best play here is to click Shadow Claw. I think that will nuke this Lugia. Well, not nuke. It'll do a fair amount of damage though. It'll be better than just setting up a Swords Dance and letting him Whirlwind me out for free again at least. Okay, so he's gonna withdraw here. He's gonna go into Chiampa, which is his Torkoal. He finally brings in the Torkoal. Okay, so he's getting up his rocks here. Let's see, in terms of the Torkoal, I can always set up a Sword Stance versus this. If he Lava Plumes burns me, I can no longer beat this thing 1v1. Okay, so we don't do that much to Torkoal. Yep, this is a Fizz Def Torkoal. I'm almost certain of it. Let's see, Aegislash Blade versus Torkoal. Yep, that's a Fizz Def Torkoal. Okay. So my play here is to go into Stromp. Stromp is EV to 1v1 this thing. And I can get out my rocks in return. So that means he will need to clear the rocks with his Torkoal. We can at least scout if he has Rapid Spin in his Torkoal. He might not, in all honesty. He's probably, my guess is he's Lava Plume, Spin, Toxic, Stealth Rock. But if he's not, then that's great for us. So he does have Stealth Rocks in the Torkoal. He's also Drought Torkoal. I forgot to mention that. Drought, Stealth Rock. He's leftovers as well. So we're getting a lot of information off of Super's team at least, which is nice. It's very nice info to have. In terms of my best play here, my best play is to click Wish first and then Stealth Rocks, as I believe I can live any hit from even an AV Metagross, so I can at the very least still guarantee my Rocks will 100% go up. He's gonna go for Toxic, yep. Toxic is that second move. Oh, this game is 100% going to timer, Ben. It's the two stalliest drafts in the league playing right now. This is going to be a 6v6. The only team that even rivals Super and Mines in terms of stall is Gypsy's. And Gypsy's team isn't really stall. It's just Mega Slowbro that's the stally aspect of it. Mega Slowbro and Fairthorn. So I guess it's like semi-stall. But Super and I arguably have the most stally teams in the entire league, besides Gypsy. So this is 100% going to timer. As I said, Wi-Fi battles if we somehow finish before timer, but I don't anticipate it. I anticipate this is going to be an hour game, then I do have to record a couple games for people. Hey, thank you, Yeeter, for the follow. I know, of course, your Twitch is Omega Thick Boy, but you told me this is just Yeeter, so thank you for the follow, of course. But yeah, Ben, if this doesn't go to timer, I'll take a couple fewer battles. But it 100% does, unless if one of us misplays. I don't see it not happening. I don't see timer being avoided. That's the more correct way to say it. On the bright side, though, we do have our Rocks up, which is going to be very... Well, no, we lost our Rocks. Never mind. We need this Torkoal gone. This Torkoal needs to be 100% gone. So, because he has Toxic on his spread and also Lava Plume, we do need our Xerneas to be our Torkoal check. So the question is, what is he going to click here? He's going to withdraw. Okay. He's going to go in Shinsuke, which is his superior. Okay. So, we do have our Rocks up, of course. Superior is not leftovers. Superior versus my Xerneas. My Xerneas is fairly fat this week, so I think I could definitely take 2 hits. I can only take 1 hit. Oh my god. But my Moonblast might even just Oko. Depending on the bulk on this thing, my Moonblast might just flat out Oko. It's a fairly good odds to Oko, and we don't take a ton. So I'd argue my play is to click Moonblast. Thank God for Pixie Play. And I can always wish this thing back up. This thing is 100% going to get wished back up by Stromp. So Stromp right here already showing that it's very useful in this game. As I said, I need Stromp or I get outstalled. 100%. There's no denying it. Because my Xerneas has no recovery, of course. Sugan, of course, is relying on leftovers. Torn is relying on regen. And Torn regen is, to be fair, fairly stable. But when you have Rocks on top of that, it's not the best. My Aegislash needs his Berry and Wish to actually keep itself up. He's going to go for Glare. Okay, it's fine. Luckily, I've not revealed the Aromatherapy, so I get to burn that move on Superior, where it otherwise would not have been shown. I will be doing battles after this game, assuming I do not go to timer. My guess is it goes 6 and 6 timer. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. Well, I have to click Moonblast here. And I have to hope he doesn't crit, because a crit might actually kill me now that he's in overgrow range as well. Oh my god, that could not have been worse for me. Leaf Storm, yup. Hopefully he isn't crit. Thank God he didn't crit. If we get parried, we lose our Xerneas. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, well, fuck, I kind of clicked Aromatherapy there. So Xerneas at the very least did get a kill, which is great. Xerneas winning. Oh, Superior 0-1. That helps my Suicune a lot this game. Thank God he was Life Orb. But as I said, I should have clicked Aromatherapy, because now I'm probably gonna lose my Xerneas. In fact, yeah, unless I can get Rocks off my field. And to be fair, I do have Torn to defog. But unless I can keep Rocks off my field, I lose my Xerneas. Hopefully he chokes and brings in something slower. Or mispredicts. But as I said, I think I lose my Xerneas here, which is really bad because my team gets Toxic Stalled now to death. Oh, fuck. That might be game. That might honestly be game. Yup. Okay, so my literally only play here. I don't know why your screen isn't working. It's working fine on my end. I even have my Twitch tab open over there, and it still is working fine. So I don't know why it's not working for you. My only play here is to click Aromatherapy and hope he clicks something. Well, no, I don't even outspeed this thing. That's the thing. And he always kills me. Okay, well, my play is to then go into Torn. No shit, I'm bad. Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. So yep, rocks are up. Potentially, it depends on how long this game takes. Please don't get the attack boost. Okay, thank God he didn't get the attack boost. Okay. So I need to click fire him here. My guess is he switches if he switches out, my play is just click overheat. He has assault vested though, so I kind of need to click. Fuck. I think arguably. No, the attack boost from the meteor mash, because then he could have just clicked bullet punch twice, or even just another meteor mash would have killed. Wait, did he click bullet punch? Oh, well. Then I'm stupid. I thought he clicked Meteor Mash. I'm just stupid then. Let's see. Not sure why I clicked Bullet Punch then, because that would have been very free. My play here is just to click... default. I had to click fire him. He loses this, 100%. Oh, well, you know what? Fuck you, Ben. Yep, he clicked Bullet Punch. Okay, so solid. At the very least, I killed the fucking Metagross. Oh, this is why I live comment, because then people can comment all the stupid shit I say. Oh, and one Metagross. Okay, so that's really nice, because unless if he's Scarflele, which he very well might just be Scarflele, I do get off a very, very guaranteed defog here. Oh my... that thing is fat. Well, that's unfortunate, because now my Torn dies. Actually, no, I can get around this. I can go Hard Suicune. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Really do be like that. Ugh. Oh, that's really weird, Matt, because it seems like it's fine for everyone else. And it's also fine on my end. I even have it open in another tab. So I'm not sure why it's not working for you. Okay. Thank you, Matt, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Let's see. So I think my play here is 100% to click Scald and just kill this thing off. Not gonna lie, this really does suck. Not having my Xerneas around, because it had to expend so much on the Superior. Because Zern literally wins versus his team. Hello? If that's not a Scarflele, my Zern literally wins versus his team. Okay, so Metagross died. Thank God. Thank God Suicune is at least reliable. It keeps skipping? That's really weird. I'm not getting any frame skips on my end. Yeah, it says 0 frames drop. Nothing's been skipping. I'm kind of mid-battle. I'll ask for friend codes when I'm no longer mid-game. But for now, as I said, I'm in the middle of a battle. This is not Crimson Seabad. Yes, it is, Aaron. Because at the very least, I don't need Zern around to like actually sweep. I need Xerneas at the very least to cleric my Wigglytuff, because I need my Wigglytuff to not be toxic, because I need something to break through that Mega Sableye. Whether it's Wigglytuff or Xerneas, I need something. And if I'm toxic, I can't do that. I can always try and stall with Suicune, but that only works so well. Nippy's gone, Lele. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, that's another thing as well. The game will most likely go to timer. If I have even one more mod in the back, I win the game. Flat out. So, arguably preserving as much as I can, even if it's literally just sacking it to rocks later on, that is 100% to play this game. There is no other play than just having more Mons around. We're already 38 minutes in, and his Mons automatically outstall me. Lugia plus Mega Sableye in every universe will outstall my team. Unless if Aegislash gets to +2 somehow and sweeps me. My play is timer win. In terms of my switch-in here, my switch-in is honestly to just go into... How much do I take? How much do I take? I might honestly just be willing to go for Toxic here. Habulele. I take at most 184. That's if it's specs. And at the very least, scouts to be specs. And honestly, I do have other ways around Torkoal. So I'm gonna click Toxic here and hope for the best. He's going for Thunderbolt. Okay. This won't kill. Yep. But that is... No, I'm not going to stall my move time 38 minutes into the game. That's just a dick move. That is 100% a dick move. I'm going to play it out to win it if I can. I don't think I can just play out to win. But I'm going to do it if I can. Because as I said, stalling up my move timer, that I'm not going to do. I'm not cunt. But this is 100% specs Lele. Choice specs. Thunderbolt. Yeah, and I'm already up 4 and 6, so there is still obviously hope. We're 38 minutes in. I already am up 6-4, so there is 100% a chance I can still win this game. So why you guys are telling me to stall out 38 minutes into the game? Well, 24 minutes in the game. Yeah, Bronson, you literally outstalled a Smash game with 6 minutes left in the timer by running around the entire map. Hey, Blue, welcome to the stream. So much more peacefulness than people trying to tell me to timer stall out poor Super. Super does not deserve that. Super is a great guy. If it was someone who maybe made me wait 30 minutes, like my PGL E12 game, I would feel no remorse outstalling my opponent with move timer 36 minutes left in the game. But I'm not going to do that versus Super. Super is a good guy. Super's a good guy. He does not deserve this. No, that is not only wasting Super's time, that's wasting my time as well. When I want to try and have as much time as possible for viewer battles, that's wasting my time. And it's really boring to everyone on the stream as well. So, why would I do that? Alright. Well, my best play is arguably to... let's see. So, he's clicking a Solar Beam here 100%. It might just be your internet. As I said, I don't know if you know this, but internet is very finicky at times, especially during weather. My play here is arguably to go sack my Xerneas now. Sadly, that's my play. So, Xerneas will be missed. Because Torn after Rocks, I don't think takes a Solar Beam. Does it take a Solar Beam? That's a good question, because this is a fairly Fizz-Def Torkoal. We have established that. Fairly Fizz-Def Torkoal, going for Solar Beam versus Torn. Tornadus. Oh wait, I tried typing in Tornadus to the moves. Solar Beam, okay. Solar Beam does 26 HP max. Rocks will do to my Tornadus. This thing should live a hit. This should live a hit. If he predicts me, then we're fucked. But if not, I do like the Solar Beam though, because this is his way of hitting my my Suicune, of course. So he's gonna click Solar Beam, and we do live a hit guaranteed. I wouldn't timer stall turn 1. That's it. I would never do that. That's just me personally. I would feel really bad about doing it, especially if it is versus someone I liked. If I didn't like my opponent, I might consider it right now, not gonna lie though. Alright, so I'm gonna defog here. Because then I can bring in my Xerneas, and as long as I don't get paralyzed, I can clear my WigglyTUFF. Even if it is 4-4, I do not care, because I need my WigglyTUFF to win. I literally need to keep wishing my Suicune up. So, or I could go into WigglyTUFF and wish up my Xerneas. No, because that would never happen. Okay, so we do sack our Torn here. Torkoal is literally gonna claim Torkoal 1-0. Torkoal's literally gonna claim 2 kills here, I swear to God. 0-1. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I need to go into Xerneas and honestly just click Heal Bell. Because I cannot have my WigglyTUFF be toxic. And if he clicks Rocks here, then that's really nice. Because he might honestly do that. Oh, I gotta plug in my headset as well, because otherwise it's gonna die. Alright. Let's see. Should be right around... There we go. Okay. Aromatherapy goes off. Thank God we didn't get parried. If he doesn't go for Rocks here... if he goes for Rocks here, or Toxic, that's good. I'd rather Xerneas get Toxic. He's going for Lava Plume. Yep, that's a second Torkoal kill. Imagine Torkoal getting 2 kills in an Ubers League. I would never have thought that. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that. And also imagine relying on Xerneas as a... on WigglyTUFF as a win con in an Ubers League. That, again, would never have thought of that. Okay. So... Holy shit, I lose to Torkoal. Holy shit. Now the sun's not up, to be fair. He can't just Solar Beam spam me, which is great. But holy shit, do I lose to Torkoal. Oh. Fucking hell. Well, he has 2 mons that outspeed me. I'm gonna click Protect here. Because he either goes into Lugia, and I Scald it. He goes into... Oh, that... Holy shit, that also means he has no removal since he has Solar Beam. I mean, yeah, as I said, I need my WigglyTUFF healthy to Wish Pass to my Suicune. So, if I can keep that, I'm fine. I'm gonna click Sub here, because he cannot actually break my sub. He has no way to. And I can at the very least click a Scald. Also, for some reason, my music ended. Did my headset die? Never mind. I would say it's still going, so it didn't die. And I gotta just unplug this, unplug this, and I gotta switch stuff over. I will try not to lose Randy. I make no promises. I'm fighting Stall. Send help. It might literally just come down to timer. And yep, he went for the fucking... Oh, it's on this side. Fucking hell. Hey, thank you for the sub, Randy. I appreciate it a lot. Big fan, Randy. Huh? I like my music. Hello? I'm gonna try my best to not get outstalled. Okay. Regardless though, my play is to click Protect and then Scald. Yes, it is Ruby. Okay, so I have to click Protect here. He's probably gonna click Roost, and if he does, that's fine. He's gonna click Whirlwind. Okay. Wait, Whirlwind goes through Protect? Oh, well, fuck, I should have clicked Scald. On the bright side, all of my mons left, besides WigglyTUFF, 1v1 this Lugia, so we're fine. No, he spelled it right. It's Ruby. Alright, and not only that, but on the bright side, he has, like, no good switch-ins to Ironhead. Holy shit. If I win, I will. I don't think I'm gonna win now. Okay, so my play here is click Shadow Claw. He has no switch-ins to it. Even if he goes Mega Sable, I just click Ironhead next turn. Hey. I mean, Torkoal could very well have came in. Luckily, my Aegislash kind of sweeps here, to be honest. No lie. Shadow Claw should take this out. Okay, so yep. The crit might not have mattered. At the very least, I killed the next turn anyway. I'm sure Super were sacking there, so I don't feel bad. He had no way to actually... Actually, he could have Shadow Sneaked. That would have been... That could have been a way to kill. But I don't... As I said, I don't feel overly bad. Okay, so it is literally... It is 3v4 right now. So I could win on timer. Bronson, I think you're gonna just try and timer stall everyone, to be honest. From turn 1. He doesn't have a Shiampi here, which is his Torkoal. Okay. Well, I need the King Shield to stall at Sun turns so my Suicune can actually beat this thing. The bright side, it's not, thank God that it isn't fucking, Heat Rock. Because that would 100% 6-0 me right now. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. There is a timer. If there is a timer, you can stall it. Even in chess, you can timer stall. Yeah, exactly. See? Timer stalling. We do not approve of that here. Okay, so he's going for the Lava Plume. That's fine. My play here is honestly going to WigglyTUFF. I need to make sure that whatever I wish, it will always be on a turn that WigglyTUFF dies. The turn that I wish. So I can go into Suicune. Alright, so, yep. Obviously, he found any leftovers. No shit. Okay, so he's gonna WigglyTUFF. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp. Hopefully he burns. Oh, he didn't burn. That's unfortunate. Alright, Wish up. Alright, so thank God I'm faster. I'm really glad that I'm faster than this. I put in a little bit of speed on my WigglyTUFF this week, actually. If I'm not mistaken. I believe I did. I believe I put in speed on my WigglyTUFF. Yeah, I put in enough speed. I believe the stat speed, whatever base 50 mon he had, I forget what that was. I guess he's gonna click Rocks here, that's fine. I'm gonna click Dazzling Gleam, because even if he clicks Toxic or Lava Plume, I don't care. I'd rather just get some chip on the Torkoal. Even if it's a very small amount, because it will be a very small amount, I'd rather just get the chip. That's my play. That is always my play. So Stromp, thank God, is getting some chip on this Torkoal. He's going for Lava Plume over Toxic. I'm not sure why. But that's fine. We might even be able to PP stall him in all honesty. Okay. So thank God. Thank God we have Stromp. Stromp is sadly our best way around this fucking Torkoal right now. So thank God I brought it. I would have lost to Torkoal. And I would have felt really bad about doing so. It's gonna be either he loses to WigglyTUFF or I lose to Torkoal. Neither way is exactly presentable. He's going for Toxic here, that's fine. This will help us actually lose to the Torkoal. Sunlight faded, so now the sun is out as well. So I can literally click Protect unless you can just at full again. Come on, Stromp! You got this! Stromp is literally gonna be watching us on YouTube, so proud of WigglyTUFF actually being a nightmare for fucking Super. I know Super also loves this Mon as well, so this is also gonna be even more disheartening for Super to lose to his own, one of his favorite Mons. I think it's like his top 5 or something. So I'm sure that both Super and Stromp are really happy that I brought this Mon. That's great. I was shocked. I was really shocked that I'm bringing this thing to a single game in BBL, let alone week 2 of all games. And it's actually doing stuff. It's not even like with Tinker Shell when I brought it to D League and it just was stack fodder. It's actually doing stuff. It's fine. I just need HP back on my Suicune to 1v1 this Torkoal. That is all I need the HP for. And if I can get enough chip on the Torkoal, Torkoal is not a recovery. Torkoal is a Mon that I can actually kill off. So, he's gonna withdraw, thank God. Okay, so he's playing me really hard right now. He's going to Lele, yep. Huh. So I should do a Femmat to Lele. So he has Specs as well. That is something to keep in mind. Do I live a Specs hit from Lele? Pop Lele. I think I do. I think I EV'd this thing to live like 1 Specs hit from Lele. Not a Specs Psyshock. So hopefully he has... I don't live either Specs hit, actually. I'm gonna Protect and just Toxic Stall him out, to be honest. If I can kill the Lele, at least I'm up 2 to 3. Hello, I do have Rocks. I have Rocks up. He's going for Thunderbolt. Okay. So see, I can at least beat this Lele then 1v1. Which is great. That's actually really great. Yep, okay, so he's gonna go for Specs Thunderbolt. How much does Specs Thunderbolt actually do? Thunderbolt. 49% max. Okay. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I really do appreciate it. I think my play is to Wish Toxic Wish. That's my play. Or Wish Protect Wish, I should say. That's more so my play. Thank you for stopping by, Eater. I do appreciate it. I know you're probably gone now, but still. Okay. I can wish up next turn versus anything. So my play is to Protect. Because he will only have 2 Mons left at that point. So, Super, when you watch this on YouTube, I'm sorry about this. I'm really sorry about this, but it's like my only play. I think you understand just as much as I do. This is my only play here. He dies to Rocks anyway. But my play is to click Protect. Who even Toxic this thing? I don't know. Let's see. Top. Oh wait, Suicune did. Suicune Toxic this thing. I believe. Yeah, Suicune was the only one that would have Toxic this thing. Ooh. Oh. Could you text it to me? I'm in the middle of streaming. Alright, well, sorry about that. That's my sister. Anyway, so he's withdrawing. Okay, so he's access to Rocks then. Alright, that's great to hear then. He's going to Asuka. That's fine. Lugia's gonna be pretty easily beaten down. That's that I can wish up. I died to Toxic next turn, so at the very least. He probably predicted the Suicune, though to be fair, I don't know why he would actually do that, because Psychic would have guaranteed beating me anyway. It's probably also his best way to hit the Aegislash. So that might have been it. So in that case, then Suicune doesn't get a kill, it would be WigglyTUFF. So WigglyTUFF got a kill this game. That's awesome. Okay, so my play is to click Wish. I died to Toxic, guaranteed. I do have Rocks. I thought I... Oh, do I not have Rocks up? Oh, well. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I had Rocks up. Well, it's whatever, in all honesty. Luckily, he does not boost in Psychic Terrain. I'm gonna get that Suicune back up nice and healthy. Actually, I think I can't even get Suicune healthy, to be honest. Okay, so... That might be. I know Bird was also Australian. He was having more issues. Let's see. So, I can't even go into... I can't even go into Suicune, because Suicune would just get whirlwinded out. I just realized that. That's unfortunate. My play is to go into Sneasel then. Sneasel could potentially just win. Alright, so my play is to just click Swords Dance here. Actually, my play is to click Knock Off here. So if I just get rid of an item. If he switches out, that's fine. Because that Torkoal will take a lot of damage and will lose his actual item. Bronson, I'm not going to get you ghosting me, SMH. My play is 100% click Knock Off here. And Matt, that's what happens when there's stall. Hello, it's both sides stall. So he's going to lose his leftovers, that's fine. He's lost leftovers. And he's gonna click Roost, okay. So now it's in a position where I think my best play is to arguably click, no, I can't even, I need to hope for an Icicle Crash Flinch, that's my only play here. Because, oh no, never mind, the multi-skill would always be broken. Okay, so my play is to click Swords Dance here. And just hope that I can actually, my play is to click Swords Dance and then click Crash, because his burn will always break his multi-scale. For some reason, I was thinking he was faster than me. I don't know why. He's in a Whirlwind. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Hey, hi, Miso. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so I lose my Suicune here. That's unfortunate. It's now 2-2. Alright, no, it's 3-2. Never mind. Hey, thank you, Seabass. I appreciate it. How are you tonight? Let's see. So I go into Aegislash here. Actually, I go into Suicune here. I had to Sneasel here and just click Icicle Crash. Honestly, since that's not a Scarf Lele, I could potentially still win this. It's gonna be very close. It will be very close. But I think I can still win this, because he doesn't seem to have any coverage for me. So I click Crash here. Lele will die on Switch. Lele will die to Knock Off at the very least, and it can't outspeed me. So I click the Icicle Crash at the very least. Nah, that's not why it's happening. Alright. So that Lugia is taking a lot, at the very least. He's going for Ice Beam. Okay, so he's sacking this. I don't know why he's sacking this. But he is, which is great. So I click Knock Off here very freely, and Sneasel gets a kill. And to think, I almost didn't bring Sneasel too. This is great. So Lugia's dead. Tapu Lele will die as well. Okay, so Torkoal and Lele versus Aegislash and Sneasel. I think Torkoal still might win. So my objective best play might have to be to go to Timer. Luckily, I am Wikiberry Aegislash, so I think I could potentially still win. Torkoal is very healthy. So, okay, my play here is to click Knock Off here. 100% to click Knock Off. Okay. Yeah, very healthy. It at the very least is now in a position where I can beat it 1v1. Sneasel's now 0-1. Torkoal got another kill. Oh my god. Okay. So, Torkoal doesn't win. Silly bird. Torkoal doesn't win. And then Aegis slashes Wiki Berry. He would need to burn. He would 100% need to burn. So I'm gonna click Swords Dance. Actually, I'm gonna click King Shield first to stall the Sun Turn. No, I don't, but a +2 Shadow Claw can potentially kill. Alright, so I'm gonna click Swords Dance here and hope for no burn. If there's no burn, I can potentially kill. Literally comes down to that. If I get burned here or not. Always Aegis slash Blade versus Torkoal. I just want to make sure Iron Head kills. Level 50. Thank God for our Wiki Berry. Never mind, Torkoal can still actually live ahead. I need to get a crit with Shadow Claw. Or get a good roll with it at least. That's unfortunate. At the very least, though, I don't think I could have 1v1 his team anyway. So, there is that. Yeah, the Wiki Berry coming in clutch. Okay, so it literally comes down to if I can kill or not. If I can't kill, then I lose. Though, to be fair, that's really what it came down to in general. Yep, GG, I lost. Alright, well, very good game to Super. I will be right back. I think my sister needs something, so I'm gonna mute my mic real quick, and I will be right back to take a couple of viewer battles.